Hang tight, folks. Everybody come live. They're still playing music. So just hang tight. All right, welcome, folks. We live here at Duck Roost Diamond at Gator Park, live on the campus of Santa Monica High School in downtown Duck Roost, Louisiana, also known as Santa Monica, but we in Duck Roost. I'd like to welcome all of the people from Shreveport that's tuned in to watch. We're glad we're able to provide y'all with a feed as well, and along with everybody that can't get out here to the field due to work or whatever else is going on. We got a very special guest announcer here today. I'm very, very fortunate to have him. So I'm just going to be on the color and the film guy today. Mr. Leroy Robert. So take it over, Mr. Leroy.
Yeah, live baseball coming to you from Gator Park here on the campus of Santa Monica High School. Today's first round will be the first round of the state baseball 5A championship. The winner goes on to the second round. The loser's season will end here this afternoon. We have a pair of Gator squads taking on each other here. Captain Shreve from Shreveport. They are known as the Gators. They come into today's game with an overall record of 16 wins, 16 losses. They come in as the number 24 seed. The Santa Monica Gators come in as the number 9 seed with a record of 26 wins and 7 losses. It should be a good one, exciting. It's win or die here from now on throughout the season. You got to win 5 games in order to win the state championship, and here we go, first round.
Everybody undefeated right now.
Yes, they are.
Except for the ones that lost yesterday. We'd like to congratulate Dutchtown on their first round win.
Yeah, Dutchtown was a winner yesterday by a score of 6-5. It beat Covington. And later this afternoon, East Ascension will take on number 13, Zachary, at 6:30 p.m.
Good luck to them as well. That's what I tell a lot of people, yeah, we rivals now, but we coached all them kids. At some point in time, our kids either played with them or we coached with them or coached against them,
Yeah. So as you can see, the coaches and the umpires meeting at home plate, and they'll get the ground rules down, and pretty soon we'll have the first pitch of the ball game. An exciting time in the state of Louisiana, the high school baseball playoffs.
Let's see. We're going to see how many we got tuned in so far. I know Shreveport I know a lot of them people up in Shreveport tuned in for the softball game.
Yes. Oh,
So,
yes. We had, I counted 388 at one time.
Oh, that was that was against Pineville.
Oh, that was my mistake.
Yeah, that was. But y'all had a bunch. Y'all had over 200, right at 200, I think, for the Captain Shreve game.
Captain Shreve,
Starting lineup.
Can they hear it?
They need to turn it up.
Batting second, pitcher number 16, Caden McConnell. Batting third, first baseman number 6, Blake Fent. Batting fourth, third baseman number 9, Will Fielder. Batting fifth, shortstop number 1, Corbin Harrell. Batting sixth, catcher number 23, Bryce Branna. Batting seventh,
I'm going to step away just for a second and go tell them Shreveport fans over there that in case they want to tune in, to pass it on to their friends.
Told one guy, but I don't know if he passed it on.
And playing second base number 4, Cade Thomas. And now for your Santa Monica Gators. Leading off, third baseman number 25, Lee Amant. Batting second, catcher number 1, Slade Zephyr. Batting third, second baseman number 6, Josh Denton. Batting fourth, designated hitter and first baseman number 8, Alex Hebert. Batting fifth, right fielder number 20, Brady Harvard.
All right.
Batting sixth, center fielder number 10, Cole Poirier. Batting seventh,
I got another pencil if you need that.
Cameron Blanche.
Not really.
Okay.
Batting eighth, pitcher number 3, Blake LaBeouf. Batting ninth, left fielder number 7, Aaron
It's
Day.
hard to see Captain Shreve's numbers on their back with that white stripe in the middle.
Yeah, it is. It's awfully hard. But the number goes
Ladies and
halfway
gentlemen, this
into
time
the
is
white
please
stripe.
rise for the caps of the Golden National.
Santa Monica Gators, that is. And we'll be right back. Diversion Dental, Dr. David Brown, a Santa Monica High graduate, providing general dentistry needs. He is accepting new patients and accepts most major insurance plans. He provides all dentistry needs except for braces, located conveniently right there on the Diversion Canal. Diversion Dental, proud sponsor of Duck Roost Sports and your Santa Monica Gators. Bonneville Foods, owned and operated by Gatorade alum Eric Bonneville, specializing in barbecue pork skins, beef jerky, old-fashioned meat cracklings, regular crackling, seasoned cracklings, and Creole seasoning. Give Eric a call at 644-4437 or go online at BonnevilleFoods.com. Bonneville Foods, proud sponsor of DSN and your Santa Monica Gators.
Throw goes on down to second base.
Captain Shreve, Gators. Center field,
And
5,
we're getting ready for the
Willis.
first pitch of the ball game. Leading off the ball game and the top half of the first inning for the Gators of Captain Shreve will be center fielder number 1, Hunter Willis. No, it's not number 1 here. I don't have their numbers.
Yeah, they don't have the. I'll try to see
That's
what his
okay.
name.
We don't need the number. And the first pitch from Slade Zephyr, the call strike. And we're underway here at Santa Monica High School, Gator Park. And they call strike 2. So right away, Zephyr ahead in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Just underway here, first batter. And a curveball. Strike 1, strike 2, strike 3.
Now batting pitcher number 16.
That'll record the first out here in the top half of the first inning. That'll send to the plate the other Gator pitcher, Camden Akana. So pitcher versus pitcher right here. Blake LeBuff doing the catching for the Santa Monica Gators. By the way, folks, I'll apologize here early. It's been 14 years since I did baseball, and I've done softball for 19 years. So if I say Lady Gators, and I probably will more than once during the ball game, I'm apologizing right now.
I think they'll forgive you, Mr. Leroy.
Count 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's a curveball in for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. We're in the top half of the first inning. There's a swing at a third strike. And Zephyr records
Now batting first baseman
strikeouts
number
on the
6,
first
Blake
2 batters here this afternoon. That'll send to the plate their first baseman, Blake Fant. If you're just tuning in, the Gators and the Gators. The Gators will move on to the second round. There's a line shot out to center field, a base hit. So Fant, first pitch swinging. He's on that first base
Now
with 2
batting
outs.
third baseman number 9, Will
That'll
Fielder.
send to the plate third baseman, Will Fielder.
Yeah, if you're a betting man, just definitely bet on the Gators.
Yes. Pretty afternoon, partly cloudy skies, wind blowing basically out to right center field, or left center field. There's a ball, must be just low. Wow,
That's a beautiful pitch.
it had to be low because it was right over the plate. There's a call strike, runs the count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Early in the ball game, top of the first, 2 outs, 1 on. No score yet. Do you have a scoreboard on the thing?
Right here.
Oh, great. Okay.
Yep, they see it.
Because I know in softball you can't see it.
Right. Yeah, they got it right there.
Yeah, okay.
But I also got them. I got them. They can see first base.
Oh, great.
Man,
yeah.
they spoiled.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I know. Might as well call us ESPNN.
The song, man, they plumb squirrel. Something going on.
One of the first
You
basemen
gotta take the necklace off.
for the Santa Monica Gators has a chain around his neck. So time was called. Can't play high school ball with jewelry.
Oh, look, Slade, you gotta give him his too.
No, that's like, you would think they would know that by now,
I mean,
unless nobody's called it before and now these umpires see it.
right.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, 1 on.
Well, we get to play with 3 umpires today like we did that day that dude called the illegal pitch.
That pitch is just outside. That ball is grounded foul. Comes back to the backstop. Runs the count even, 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Folks, don't forget to like the stream, share the stream, like the page, share the page. Tell everybody we on YouTube and we on Facebook. We're on both. So you can't say you can't watch us. Let everybody know.
There's a ground, evidently called a foul.
Yeah. Oh, they said foul.
I wondered why.
What's going on?
I wonder what happened. I didn't think it fouled off of his foot. The runner didn't run at all. So now we've got confusion here at the top half of the first inning. Umpires get together on the mound.
All right, hold tight, folks. Glaze Heating and Air. Are you looking to replace your heating and air conditioning system? Look no further than Glaze Heating and Air. Locally owned and operated by Dean and Ursula Glaze. For over 20 years, Glaze Heating and Air has maintained a professional and top-notch reputation with quality installations, unmatched customer service with great warranties, and several financing options available. Hurry and call at 225-266-7371 today to schedule a free estimate for the best deal or go online to glazeheatingandair.com. Glaze Heating and Air, proud sponsor of Duck Roost Sports and your Santa Maria Gators. Highway 44 Paint, Body, and Towing for all your automotive body repair needs. Located on Highway 44 in Gonzales between Highway 621 and Black Bayou Road. Locally owned and operated by Wayne and Ryan Wimberly since 1989. They repair all makes and models, foreign or domestic. They work with all major insurance companies, and towing is available upon request. Highway 44, Paint, Body, and Towing, proud sponsor of Duck Roost Sports and your Santa Maria Gators.
Throw goes down to second base. We're going to start the bottom of the first inning. Unfortunately, the music is too loud for us to talk in between innings where we could update you on who the defense is. But leading off the bottom of the second inning, or first inning for the Santa Maria Gators, third baseman Lee Amade.
After that discussion, they said that dude was out, so.
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit about that. The battery for the Captain Shreve Gators The pitcher is Caden Akana, and the catcher is Bryce Brennan. Zephyr on deck, and Denton will be in the 3-hole hitter today. Amadeus fouls that one back against the screen, runs the count 2 balls and 1 strike. If you're just joining us, we're in the bottom of the first inning, no score.
I'd like to say congratulations to our girls bowling team. They lost in the semifinals yesterday.
There's a call strike.
But they finished up, tied for 3rd in state. So congrats to Coach Cagnolati and them and his crew over there. They really building up a good bowling program here at Santa Monica.
That's great. One of 28 sports here at Santa Monica High School. And there's a ball into the gap between third and shortstop. Shortstop makes a diving stop out in the grass, but way too late to get Amant at first base.
Batting number 1, Slade.
So the Santa Monica Gators with the leadoff batter here in the bottom of the first inning. That'll send to the plate. Pitcher Slade Zephyr. They call strike at the knees.
Miss Sharon says she's here watching with 47 others. That's on the Facebook. Jackson and Kelly are coming to the game, Papa.
Okay. Yeah, he told me before I left that they were coming. One of my 2 grandsons that I hope will be playing here within the next couple of years. I've got one coming in next year as a freshman, and this one, Jackson, will be here in 2 years. Of course, that will depend on the new high school being built, who goes where.
Right. Where are they living at?
They're living in Pelican Crossing, so
okay.
he's probably going to.
Yeah, be safe.
There's a curveball foul down the third base line.
Let's go, Slade.
So Akana ahead in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Amade on that first base. Don't know if Coach Bravada will be testing the catcher's arm here early in the ball game. That's foul out of play off to our right onto the road behind us.
Just clear the truck.
I've seen them over the years take out a couple windshields.
Oh, yeah. Doty, they called him out because they said it did not hit him. He tried to say it hit his leg, but they say in the blue said it did not hit him, so it was a fair ball.
No, the ball never moved when it left home plate. I didn't think it was a foul ball, but the runner didn't run. There's a shot down the left field line. Got a roll of the fence. Gets it away from the left fielder. Amade being waved home from third base. The throw goes into second base, and the Santa Monica Gators lead by 1 here in the bottom of the first inning.
Batting number 6,
That ball hit down there about 10 feet to the right of the foul pole and bounced away from the left fielder. He had to go chase it back towards center field, and by that time Amade had come around all the way from first base. Big, yeah. Love you, yeah. Allison to the plate, Josh Denton, the Gator second baseman. He lays down a great bunt down the third baseline, but they're going to get him in a bang-bang play at first base. But that does move the runner over to
Now
third
that's number
base.
8, Alex Aver.
Running for Zephyr.
Evan Bourgeois.
Evan Bourgeois, the courtesy runner for Zephyr. Zephyr with a stand-up double to drive in the first run of the ball game here in the bottom of the first inning. That pitch is outside low. Alex Abear in the on-deck circle. There they call strike.
This is Alex. Wait. This is Alex Batten. That's Kurger on deck.
Wait now.
Yeah.
So we should have an out then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Josh Denton got out.
That
sack
bunny.
bunt.
My mistake.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Alex Abear
I
is
got
at
mixed
the
up too. I
plate
did
right
erase and
now.
scratch
Yeah.
too. I was all
Yeah, the
lost.
bunt was done right away and it happened so quick. So there is one out with a runner at third base. One run in already for the Gators here in the bottom of the first inning.
Come on, Alex. Get him in.
That pitch is way outside. Captain Shreve, Gators play out of District 2. And the Santa Maria Gators play out of District 5. That pitch is down low. Runs the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Field looks good today.
Yeah, it does. Finally got rid of some of the rain.
Yeah. I was in Marpole today and I had a few little sprinkles. I was like, oh, please, Jesus, no rain, please. But it left just as quick as it got there.
That pitch is way up high. And Abear trot on down the first base. That'll put runners on first and third, send them to the plate. Braden Curriger stepped to the plate, the Gator right fielder. So the Gators here in the bottom of the first inning trying to make a little noise. Already 1 run across, 2 more on base.
Come on, Curry. Wind's blowing in your favor.
Oh, you get one up in the air towards right center field. Oh, and they had the
Fake third to first.
and the old 53 worked this time for the Gators from Shreveport, and they pick off the runner at first base. That'll record the second out. Still a runner in scoring position at third base. Now it will take a base hit to get him home, or an error, or a misplay, some sort of misplay. There's a hard shot to the shortstop, a one hopper. He flipped it over to first base, and that'll retire the side. But the Gators pick up 1 run here in the bottom of the first inning on 1 hit, and they leave 1 on.
Ascension Gutters for all your gutter needs. Specializing in installing 6-inch seamless gutters with over 20 colors to choose from. They also clean and repair gutters and install leaf guards. Locally owned and operated by Fabian and Wanda Duco and Billy Brooks, all of Santa Maria. Give them a call today at 647-0404. Ascension Gutters, proud sponsor of Duck Roost Sports and your Santa Maria Gators. Duck Roost Seafood and Deli, conveniently located on the corner of Black Bayou Road and Highway 431 in Santa Maria. Come check out their daily lunch menu, including po' boys, burgers, seafood platters, wraps, and more. You can dine in or take out. They also have balled seafood, raw and balled peanuts, boudin balls, crackling, meat pies, and more served hot daily. Give them a call at 647-0488 or come see owner David Rock, a proud Santa Maria alum. Duck Roost Seafood and Deli, proud sponsor of Duck Roost Sports and your Santa Maria Gators. All right, you're live.
Throw goes down to second base. We're going to start the top half of the second inning.
Leading off this inning for Captain Shreve. Shortstop number 1, Corbin Harrell.
Corbin Harrell will lead off the top of the second inning for Captain Shreve. Defensively in the outfield for the Santa Maria Gators. In left field, Aaron Day. Center field, Cole Poirier. And over in right field, Braden Curriger. Around the infield at third base, Lee Amade. Shortstop, Cameron Planche. Planche?
Yeah.
Second base, Josh Denton. And over at first base, Alex Hebert. And the battery at the mound, Zephyr, and doing the catching, Blake LeBuff. Count 3 balls and no strikes. And Zephyr comes out, starts the top of the second inning with a 4-ball.
Now batting catcher number 8, number 23, Bryce Brennan.
Catcher Bryce Brennan will step to the plate. Ball gets away, drops one bounce, and the throw is right there.
Got it.
Great throw by Blake LeBuff. One hopper to the shortstop, and the runner slid right into the tag, and that'll record the first out here. So the walk goes for naught here in the top of the second inning. The runner took off when he saw the ball bounce out of the catcher's glove, but it bounced right back up into it, and he was able to put a strong throw down there. And got the runner trying to steal.
Beautiful throw. Kudos for them hanging on to that ball over that second too. Slid right into him.
Yeah.
Kind of rolled him a little bit.
There's a swing and a miss. Runs the count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
At least you got shade right here, huh?
Yes, we do.
You don't have shade over there.
No, sure don't. No, that sun gets hot every once in a while too. Flags blowing straight out from home plate right now.
There you go.
There, Zephyr records his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. And with 2 outs, that'll send to the plate designated hitter Walker Wickland. Wickland's batting for the starting second baseman for Captain Shreve today, Cade Thomas. That ball is fouled off to our left over onto the track. That pitch is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch it inside. Got a good little crowd off the bleachers to our left.
Almost capacity.
Yeah.
Ooh, good hit.
There's a shot out to center field for a base hit. That's where that throw down to second base get the runner stealing.
That was a good hit. I love hits up the middle.
Batting right field number 19, Jackson Beach.
So with 2 outs, the Captain Shreve Gators have a runner at first base.
Let's see if we can pick him.
Out of center to the plate, right fielder Jackson Blake.
Come on, let's get this out.
Good stop by the catcher there, Blake LeBuff. That pitch is just off the plate outside.
I'd like to thank Miss Sharon Robert for sharing you with us. Thanks, Miss Sharon.
She's glad to get rid of it.
That's what I say about my wife. yeah, go ahead. Get out of my hair, huh? Coco Wilson keeps trying to call me. You're gonna have to wait.
That pitch is just high. Runs the count, 3 balls and no strikes. So Zephyr walked the leadoff batter here to start this inning. He was promptly thrown out trying to steal second base, and now he's in danger of walking his second batter here in the top of the second inning. There's right down the middle, strike 1.
Hey, Wade or Paul, if y'all watching, call Coco and tell him I'll call him back after the game. Please, thank you. That's Coco Wilson. Barry.
Strike 2. So Zephyr trying to come back from a 3-0 count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 on. Here in the top of the second inning. There's a curveball, a fly ball to center field.
Yeah.
Center fielder took 1 step back. It was hit right at him. That being Cole Poirier. And that will retire the side here in the top of the second inning. We're going to the bottom, 1-0, Santa Monica Gators.
Hebert Steel Company, located on Highway 74 in Gonzales, for all your structural steel fabrication needs. They fabricate pipe racks, platforms, handrails, ladders, and numerous other steel products. They perform work for chemical plants and refineries and also industrial contractors. Call Sean Hebert today at 644-5316. Hebert Steel Company, proud supporter of DSN and our Santa Monica Gators. Diversion Dental, Dr. David Brown, a Santa Monica High graduate, providing general dentistry needs. He is accepting new patients and accepts most major insurance plans. He provides all dentistry needs except for braces, located conveniently right there on the Diversion Canal. Diversion Dental, proud sponsor of Duck Crew Sports and your Santa Monica Gators.
Throw goes down to second base. We're going to start the bottom of the second inning.
Now batting number 10, Cole Poirier.
Cole Poirier, the Gator center fielder, will step to the plate here to start the bottom of the second inning. curve ball stays up high, ball one. That ball just inside, ball two. Planche. Cameron Planche in the on-deck circle. Cole takes a mighty swing at a fastball high in the zone. Misses. 2 balls and 1 strike. Oh, there's a pretty curved ball that Poirier watches cross the plate and runs the count even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's one right down the middle. Don't know what Cole was looking for, but it wasn't a fastball down the middle.
Now to play number 31, Cameron Planche.
Cameron Planche, the Gators shortstop, comes to the plate. That's fouled back over our heads. Didn't hear it hit a vehicle, so I guess we're good.
The only thing I got to worry about is a home run, a big home run over the right field wall. Like a big one. Close to that foul pole.
Yeah, me too. I'm kind of in that, yeah.
I said, well, with the wind blowing that way, hopefully I'll be safe.
Maybe we'll send them a memo, no foul ball.
Yeah.
That ball just outside and low. 2 balls and 1 strike to Cameron Planche. There's a foul tip. That'll run the count even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the 2nd inning of a 1-0 ball game. Santa Moa ahead. There's a ground ball to third base. Scoops it up, fires it over to first just in time to get Planche. That'll record the 2nd out here, and that'll send to the plate catcher, Blake LeBuff. Curveball didn't break away late. It went actually behind the head of LeBuff. There's a ground ball to third base, cuts it off in front of shortstop, fires over to first. And the Gators go 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. 1-0 to score going to the top of the 3rd.
Bonneville Foods, owned and operated by Gatorade alum Eric Bonneville, specializing in barbecue pork skins, beef jerky, old-fashioned meat cracklings, regular crackling, seasoned cracklings, and Creole seasoning. Give Eric a call at 644-4437 or go online at BonnevilleFoods.com. Bonneville Foods, proud sponsor of DSN and your Santa Moa Gators.
Glaze Heating and Air. Are you looking to replace your heating and air conditioning system? Look no further than Glaze Heating and Air.
locally owned and operated by Dean and Ursula Glaze. For over 20 years, Glaze Heating and Air has maintained a professional and top-notch reputation with quality installations, unmatched customer service with great warranties, and several financing options available. Hurry and call at 225-266-7371 today to schedule a free estimate for the best deal, or go online to glazeheatingandair.com. Glaze Heating and Air, proud sponsor of Duck Roost Sports and your Santa Maria Gators.
Leading off this inning for Captain Shreve, left fielder number
Stepping
10,
to the plate to
Bryce
start the
Elliott.
top of the third inning, left fielder Bryce Lopez. Gators and the Gators locked up in a 1-0 ball game here. The good Gators from Santa Maria ahead 1-0. That ball is hit to deep right field, way back, one bounce off the fence. And Lopez, first pitch swinging, stands on that second with a stand-up double.
Now batting center fielder number 5, Hunter Willis.
So first pitch swinging, he got all of that one. Took one bounce and hit the fence.
Hey, don't forget, folks, our links at the top of the page. Venmo at Duck Roost Sports, PayPal at Duck Roost Sports, Cash Apps, $ Duck Roost Sports. All money collected goes to the Santa Maria High School Athletic Department, supporting all 28 sports here at Santa Maria High.
Center fielder Hunter Willis bat. It's a ground ball to Blanche at shortstop. He fires over to first base. The runner crossed right
Now
in front
batting
of him.
pitcher number 16, Caden
I
O'Connor.
thought he had a shot at him at third base, but he chose to take the pure out at first base. And right away, Coach Bravado moves the infield in on the grass. Kind of the pitcher is the batter. That was a swing and a miss, strike one. So the tying run at third base with one out here in the top of the third inning. That ball gets away from the catcher, but not enough for the runner to come from third. Pitch was outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. That pitch is way up high, ball. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on. We're in the top of the third inning. There's a ground ball foul down the right, down the first baseline.
Sitting down.
There's a ground ball to first base. That will get the runner home from third.
Now batting
First
number
baseman
6,
Alex
Blake
Hebert
Fent.
grabbed the ball, chose to go and step on the bag. So that ties the game up at 1 apiece here in the top of the third inning. There are 2 outs now, nobody on. So the double, leadoff double, does come around the score here. There's a call strike. There's a foul ball out of play.
Moonshot.
That one landed over in the bullpen, or the used to be bullpen. There's a foul tip. Comes back to the screen. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Blake Fant. What I did have
Blake Fant, the batter, with a 2 ball, 2 strikes. And there's a swinging strike 3. That will record the 4th strikeout for Zephyr today. But the Captain Shreve Gators push across 1 run on the leadoff double here at the top of the 3rd inning. We're going to go to the bottom, tied at 1 apiece.
Highway 44 Paint, Body, and Towing for all your automotive body repair needs. Located on Highway 44 in Gonzales between Highway 621 and Black Bayou Road. Locally owned and operated by Wayne and Ryan Wimberly since 1989. They repair all makes and models, foreign or domestic. They work with all major insurance companies, and towing is available upon request. Highway 44 Paint, Body, and Towing, proud sponsor of Duck Roost Sports and your Santa Maria Gators. Ascension Gutters for all your gutter needs. Specializing in installing 6-inch seamless gutters with over 20 colors to choose from. They also clean and repair gutters and install leaf guards. Locally owned and operated by Fabian and Wanda Duco and Billy Brooks, all of Santa Maria. Give them a call today at 647-0404. Ascension Gutters, proud sponsor of Duck Roost Sports and your Santa Maria Gators.
Throw goes down to second base. We're going to start the bottom of the 3rd inning. And to lead it off will be the left fielder, Aaron Day.
Come on, Aaron. Get us off.
First pitch fouled off. So all right.
You remember Christy Babin that graduated with me and Michelle, you know? Christy Babin? That's her.
Oh yeah.
That's her son.
Oh, okay. That's Brady.
No, Day. Last name Day. Christy Babin and Chris Day.
No, I'm talking about, that was
Brady Babin's sister?
sister. Yeah. Chris.
Might be,
Yeah.
I guess.
I think that's it.
I know. I've been knowing Christy since kindergarten, so I don't know. I don't know the whole family.
That pitch is a call strike on the outside part of the plate. Day behind in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning of a 1-1 ball game. 5A state playoffs, 1st round. There's ball 2 outside. The winner will move on to play the winner of Lafayette and Houghton in round 2. Pitch is high and outside, ball 3. Runs the count full.
No new messages. They don't talk much on baseball. Like softball.
Yeah, I know. Say softball, they constantly.
Oh yeah, it's constantly moving.
Yeah.
Like a ticker tape.
Hey, it goes down.
Now batting number 25, Lee
For the
Amade.
first out here in the bottom of the third inning. That'll send to the plate third baseman Lee Amade.
I could thank all 130 of y'all that's tuned in. Y'all looking to donate, y'all right there at the top of the page. There's our links. All money collected goes to Santa Monica
That
High
ball
School
just
Athletic Department.
inside, ball one.
This is Mr. Olin Berthelot's grandson.
Oh, okay, that's why he's right
Jody's
there.
boy,
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I saw him when I came up here. It's amazing, huh? Big EA fan.
Yeah, I told him, I said, I love seeing you with that Santa Monica hat.
Everything was Gonzalez and EA, and now here he is at a Santa Monica game. You gotta love it.
A few years ago, we had Mr. Gilly. His grandson graduated here, and
Yeah.
he was wearing his Santa Monica gear.
That pitch is way outside. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the third inning, first round of the 5A state championship playoffs. A 1-1 game right now. That curveball is just a little bit high.
Got a few former Santa Monica baseball alumni people here. I see one with a big old head in front of me, Rob Bazeron. He ain't heard me either. He's getting older, so he's one of the early 80s.
Yeah, your hearing goes. That's one of the first. Well, memory goes first. That's ball 4.
All right. What? Yes, you see. He getting what?
Amant ducked on down to first base. That'll send to the plate pitcher, Slade Zephyr.
Slade had a double.
Yeah, Slade doubled his first time up. One of the 2 Gator hits this afternoon. That curveball just misses off the plate. That's one of those that the pitcher would love the umpire to give to him. It's just a couple of inches off of the plate. If you got an umpire that'll give you that 2 or 3 inches off of the plate on that outside, oh, you can make a living there.
Greg Maddox did for years.
Yeah. There's a hard grounder right back to the pitcher. He knocks it down, able to pick it up. Fires over to first base to get Zephyr, but the runner, Amade, moves on down to
Now
second
batting
base
number
in
6,
scoring position.
Josh Denton.
There are 2 outs. Josh Denton, the Gator second baseman, will step to the plate. Good connected ball with a little elevation to it this afternoon. Will carry out of the park. That's a pretty stiff wind blowing pretty much to almost dead center. That's a curved ball outside.
Tell a lot of people it's a small park, but it plays big.
It plays big. It sure does. It's got a, what's that, a 12-foot fence?
It's pretty tall because I had to put that dang on foul, that foul mark, that thing coming down. Ooh, it was too tall for me.
Yeah, I think that's a 12-foot fence, and the center field fence is 14 feet. There's a line of the third base. He went down to one knee, and the ball went right through his glove and got
Now
behind
batting number
him.
8, Alex Aver.
So Denton on that first base with the error. Now to put 2 runners on at first and second. Still 2 outs. Now to send to the plate first baseman Alex Hebert. Oh, they're here now. Here's my daughter-in-law right there.
Oh, okay.
Hebert fouls the first pitch back out of play.
Come on, Alex, give us one right here, kid.
There's a fake throw back to second base. Nobody going anywhere. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the third inning, and there's a shot right at the right fielder. Able to come in and make the catch, falling to his knees as he went down, but that will record the third out, so the threat goes for naught. We're going to go to the fourth inning, still tied at 1 apiece.
Bourgeois Physical Therapy, our proud care partners in the Brock Foundation.
Duck Roost Seafood and Deli, conveniently located on the corner of Black Bayou Road and Highway 431 in Santa Monica. Come check out their daily lunch menu, including po' boys, burgers, seafood platters, wraps, and more. You can dine in or take out. They also have balled seafood, raw and balled peanuts, boudin balls, crackling, meat pies, and more served hot daily. Give them a call at 647-0488 or come see owner David Rock, a proud Santa Monica alum. Duck Roost Seafood and Deli, proud sponsor of Duck Roost Sports and your Santa Monica Gators. Hebert Steel Company, located on Highway 74 in Gonzales, for all your structural steel fabrication needs. They fabricate pipe racks, platforms, handrails, ladders, and numerous other steel products. They perform work for chemical plants and refineries and also industrial contractors. Call Sean Hebert today at 644-5316. Hebert Steel Company, proud supporter of DSN and our Santa Monica Gators.
Getting off the center for Captain Shreve. Third baseman, number 9, Will Fielder.
Throw one down to second base. We're going to start the top of the fourth inning. And to do that will be the 4-hole hitter, third baseman, Will Fielder. So 4, 5, and 6 scheduled to bat here in the top of the fourth inning. First pitch is a call strike down the knee. That pitch is just inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a pretty curved ball, catches the inside part of the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And there's a strike, swing and a miss. And that will be the 5th
Now
strikeout
batting shortstop, number 1,
for
Corbin
Cole this
Carroll.
afternoon.
2, 3, 4.
All right.
Fifth. Oh, did that last batter strike out?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Fifth.
Could be 5. Yeah. That sends to the plate shortstop, Corbin Harrell. There's a call strike right on the inside part of the plate. Oh. That's curved ball. Went about 60 feet. Bounded right in front of the plate in the dirt. Went back to the backstop. 1-1 count. There's a hard shot down the third base line. The runner goes into second base, so Corbin Harrell with one out, and there's another double. Aaron Day went way over to, actually right at the foul line to chase that one down. And the runner Harrell able to trot into second base standing up. That'll send to the plate the catcher, Bryce Brennan. That ball bounces in the dirt and gets away from LaBeouf behind the plate, and the runner moves to third base in scoring position with just one out. And right away we got a timeout. Coach will go to the mound. Coach Artigo goes out to talk to Zephyr. Back to the dugout, we're back to play now. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a call strike. Curveball hits the outside part of the plate. Batter calls timeout, steps out of the batter's box, and is back in it now. There's a ground ball foul to the dugout of the Centermont Gators. So Zephyr trying to keep that runner at third base here in the top of the 4th inning. And there's a ground ball to second. The throw will come home, and the throw is in the dirt and gets away from the catcher, and the runner will wind up at second base on the throwing error.
Now batting designated hitter number 18, Walker Wickland.
Ball was hit sharply to Denton at second base. Had plenty of time to throw the runner out and home. Threw it low in the dirt, bounced away from the catcher, and the runner scores from third. And Captain Shreve takes a 2-1 lead here in the top of the 4th inning. So each team has committed 1 error now.
Corners up. Nicklin, yeah,
Walker Wickland. Walker Wickland, the designated hitter, now at the plate. Throw back to second base. Trying to catch the runner sleeping, he slides back in safe.
See that bat he got right there, Mr. Leroy? They redid the old silver with green right in Easton's. They came out with them this year, or last year, one or two, and that's one of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Easton kind of re-brought the color out. Brought it back. Solid one-piece aluminum.
The aluminum
Yeah.
color, yeah. That pitch is high and outside. Poirier falls behind, 2 balls and no strikes.
Just got word that West Washita beat Acadiana.
Wow.
And Washita today beat Live Oak.
There's a ground ball, hits off the pitcher, and he's not going to get him. So that'll go as a base hit right off the ankle of Zephyr. And Wickland stands on that first base.
Jackson Beach.
The runners at first and third now, and still just 1 out. So Captain Shreve put some pressure on the homestanding Gators here this afternoon. Out center of the plate, the right fielder, Jackson Blake. Zephyr tries the old 53, didn't work on their Gators. It worked on ours though in the second inning, I think it was. Just swinging a miss. Strike 1. So the Gators from Captain Shreve with a little rally going here in the top of the 4th inning. There's an attempted bunt. Except for ahead in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Still has some pitching to do to get out of this little bind he's in. There's a throw over to first base, runners back in time. Was a big time for his 6th strikeout of the ball game for Zephyr. That'll send to the plate Bryce Lopez. Lopez hit a double his last time up.
Big hit.
Got to be very careful. Your first pitch swinging. Hit one into the gap in right center field. So with runners at first and third, catcher comes out and makes a sign whether they're going to throw through to second base if the runner goes to steal, or will they cut it off. There's a curve. Pretty pitch, strike 1. Off the face mask of the catcher, and Zephyr ahead in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Looking for one more big strikeout right here to get out of this first and third situation. Already given up 1 run on the throwing error. There he is. He's swinging the miss at the ball right down the middle. So Zephyr does get out of it, but Captain Shreve pushed across the 1 run to take a 2-1 lead into the bottom of the 4th. That number, yeah. There you go.
Now that's number 20, Braden Carriger.
Leading off the bottom of the 4th inning for the Gators, right fielder Braden Carriger. Gators are being out hit by the other Gators from Captain Shreve, 5-2.
Trey.
2-1 ball game here, starting the top of the 4th inning.
Trey.
First pitch is a strike.
This one.
As a curve ball swinging, strike 2, fouled down into the plate. So Carriger behind in the count, no balls and 2 strikes.
Okay.
And foul off to our right, out of play. Carriger, the Gator right fielder at the plate. On deck circle, the center fielder Cole Poirier.
Oh, hits him
Oh,
in
and
the head.
that curve ball. That curve ball comes around the backside and hits Carriger in the
Number
back
10,
of the head of the
Cole
helmet.
Poirier.
So he trots on down to first base. The 0-2 count, hit by the pitch. That sends to the plate, Cole Poirier. See if the Gators can make that hurt with a leadoff hit by pitch.
Cole, still one right here. Base hit, find a hole.
There's a pitch that just misses the outside part of the plate. I know Akana wanted that pitch right there. That could have been called either way. It's just off the plate. There's a foul out of play off to our right across the highway. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. 1 on here in the bottom of the 4th inning. There's a throw over to first base. Carriger back safely. Carriger was down in the count, no balls and 2 strikes, and got hit actually behind the helmet. Ball was thrown behind him. There's a throw over to first base again.
Pitching. Who's pitching for them?
Canna. Caden Canna.
It hits him.
And for the second batter in a row, Canna hits the batter.
Now at the plate, number 31, Cameron Watts.
So the Gators not exactly hitting, but getting hit. Now have runners at first and second, but nobody out here to start the bottom of the 4th inning. That'll send to the plate shortstop Cameron Planche, or Planche. Got an E at the end, makes me want to say Planche.
That's that coon ass sound.
There's a great bunt, and they're not going to get anybody. The ball rolls probably 10 feet in front of home plate. The catcher and the pitcher came together, and as they got together, they both looked at each other. Neither one of them reached down to get it. And by the time the catcher picked it up, threw it to first base, it was too late. So now the Gators have the bases loaded with nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. That sends to the plate catcher, Blake LaBeouf.
And Planche is fast too. That little dude, you saw that, he got some wheels.
So golden opportunity here for the good Gators from Santa Mo. That pitch is way outside, ball 1.
Yes.
I got to learn who they are.
Oh, got a timeout.
And we got a timeout by the Captain Shreve coach. He used to settle down this pitcher here. 2 hit batters and a beautiful bunt for a base hit. They have the bases loaded with nobody. And we're back live, folks. Great time in the ball game for the Gators. Bases loaded, nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. They do trail 2-1, but a great opportunity to not only tie it up, but to maybe get the lead. And there's a foul ball.
No foul.
Looks that's going to go out of play.
It's the wrestling building.
The way the wind's blowing, it had a chance to blow it back fair, but it did stay foul.
Come on, Blake. Blake LaBeouf.
Blake LaBeouf, the Gator catcher at the plate. There's a pitch right down the middle, strike 2. Don't know what Blake was looking for, but that was a pitch you could drive right back up the middle. Instead, it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. And they hit right back up the. Oh, look out here. The shortstop made a fantastic play. That ball looked like it was hard enough to get into center field. Shortstop was able to catch it 2 steps from the bag at second. Stepped on second, threw over to first base for a double play. But the tying run does cross the plate. An unfortunate break for the Santa Mall Gators, a good break for the Captain Shreve Gators. That ball looked like it was hit hard enough to get through. Great play by their shortstop, Carbon Harrell. Now at the plate, Aaron Day, the Gator left fielder.
Piece right here, final hold. Oh, come on. Man, that was high and out.
Did he call that a strike?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. No balls and 2 strikes. That's what every pitcher's afraid of in hitter, a moving strike zone. He's been pretty consistent all day.
Y'all had one of those the other day, Santa Mo Pineville, huh?
Yep, sure did. Late in the game, all of a sudden, the ball he was calling a strike wasn't. And every once in a while, he would call it a strike. Maybe it was just a hiccup he made right here. So, there's 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, a runner on at third base. Gators had the bases loaded with nobody out. Now the other side is hooing and hollering. Ball was just off the plate. He could have called strike 3 on that one, but it was off the plate a little bit. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in a 2-2 ball game. Pitch is high and outside, ball 3. Call strike. He had to swing at that one. I mean, he looked at it, called third strike, but that ball did catch inside part of the plate. So the bases loaded, no out situation.
Thank you for your support.
Amounts to 1 run here in the bottom of the 4th inning. We're going to go to the 5th inning, tied at 2 each.
Leading off the inning for Captain Shreve, center fielder number 5. Hunter Willis.
Leadoff batter here in the top of the 5th inning is the leadoff batter, Hunter Willis, the center fielder.
0 for 2 on the day.
Willis 0 for 2 on the day. Swings at the first pitch down low. Strike 1. There's a fastball right down the middle of the plate. Call strike 2. So Zephyr heading the count. No balls and 2 strikes. First round of the 5A state playoff baseball. There's a beautiful play by the shortstop Cameron Fossey.
Now batting pitcher number 16.
Caught that ball on kind of a short hop.
This is
Gloved it cleanly, fired over to first base to get the first out here.
This is a one and done series here. The next 2 rounds is a best of 3. But yeah, you gotta win this one today.
Yes. Out of center of the plate, the pitcher Camden Akana. Caden Akana. Oh for what? Oh for what?
Oh, I'm sorry. 0 for 2. Okay, right here so you can see.
Akana is 0 for 2 himself this afternoon. Santa Monica Gators with 3 hits and the Captain Shreve Gators with 5 hits here on the afternoon. Each team with 1 error. There's a ground ball to second base. Fielded
Denton the A-Bear.
Fielded cleanly by Josh Denton.
Now batting first baseman number 6. Blake.
At second base, fires over to first base to record the second out here.
This guy's 1 for 2 with a single to center field.
Blake Fant comes to the plate.
There you go.
Strike 2.
I think Zephyr's feeling it right now.
So Zephyr came out this inning and throwing strikes. There's that little nubber back to Zephyr. He'll run up, pick it up, throw it to first.
Great inning right there.
3 up and 3 down here in the top half of the 5th inning. And we're going to go to the bottom, tied up at 2 each. And we're going to start the bottom of the 5th
Now
inning.
batting number 25, Lee Amadei.
Lee Amadei, the leadoff batter for the Gators. We'll start the bottom of the 5th inning. Starting to get late in the ball game here. The pitcher, Akana, controlling the Gator bats up to this point in the game. Gators with only 3 hits. First 2 batters led off the game with hits, and the other hit was a bunt single in the last inning. That's it. So the Gators not exactly knocking the ball around the park right now. Need to try to figure this pitcher out here. 3rd time around. That ball is hit way up high, foul ball. And the shortstop came over from his position, called off the third baseman and made the catch. Take that back, it was the third baseman that made the catch on that. That'll send to the plate, Slade Zephyr.
1 for 2 on the plate. So the big double. He's going to hit that one second batter all the way to the
corner down.
corner, yeah.
So Slade Zephyr steps to the plate trying to help himself with one of the 3 hits this afternoon. The only double for the Gators.
Ooh, that was nasty.
That ball had a lot of movement on it coming in.
Kind of like a slider.
Yeah.
Just going out, came in, unless it was a changeup or something.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ooh, big hit.
And a big hit by Zephyr, but the center field, unfortunately, straightaway center field, just short of
Now
the
batting number 6.
big wall in center field, makes the catch. And it's just a long out.
Denton would have sacrificed today and reached on the error.
Josh Denton steps to the plate with 2 outs. Nobody on. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning, getting late in the ball game. Score tied at 2 apiece. First pitch is a ball to Denton, the second baseman for the Gators. That pitch is high and inside. Balls and 1 strike, 2 outs, nobody on here. The bottom of the 5th inning. That pitch is low and outside. If Denton were to get on, Alex Hebert, the first baseman, in the on-deck circle. There's a curve ball that Denton fouls off into the Gator bullpen, or not bullpen, the dugout. One of those bullpens.
Had him hopping over there.
Yeah.
Better be paying attention. Adam.
There's a ball, 1 hopper to the second baseman, picks it up, fires the first, and they'll get Denton, and the Gators go 1, 2, 3 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. We're going to the 6th inning, still tied at 2 each. Both went 3 up and 3 down that last. We're going to start the top of the 6th inning. Third baseman Will Fielder steps into the batter's box. We're at the crunch time in the ball game right here. 1 run could be the winning run. There's a pitch low and inside.
There you go.
There's a swing and a miss on the pitch just off the plate inside. That ball bounces in the dirt. Runs the count, 2 balls, 1 strike. They're in the 6th inning of a 2-2 ball game. The winner moves on to the 2nd round. Loser goes home. Three balls and 1 strike to the leadoff batter here in the top of the 6th. There's a ball right back up the middle and a base hit in the center field. And Captain Shreve has the go-ahead run on that first base with nobody out. Carbon Harrell, the shortstop, will step to the plate. This young man made a heck of a play to knock out a good Gator rally. The bases were loaded with nobody out. A hard hit ball.
He's 1 for
Straight
1.
back up the middle, was able to glove it cleanly at second base, step on the bag, fired to first for the big double play.
And he's 1 for 1 on the day with that big hit in that corner over there, left field corner.
Also 1 for 1, so
And a walk.
throw over to first base, gets away from the first baseman, not far enough for the runner to advance.
Come on, let's get some out. Let's double them up right here.
Throw over to first. Pitch just misses. Zephyr wanted that pitch. Didn't get it.
166.
2 balls and no strikes. Throw over to first base, runner back in time. Pitches up high, 3 balls and no strikes. Zephyr will have to come back with some strikes here. Otherwise, he'll be in a little pinch here in the top of the 6th inning. It's too late to be giving up runs. There's a call strike. Outside part of the plate.
Your phone.
I will look at that. There's a bunt to the pitcher.
Oh, get down.
Zephyr falls down. He was going to go to second with the throw, but slipped And while sitting on his keister, threw the ball over to first base and got the run there, or the runner there at first base. So that will record the first out, but the runner does move over to second base in scoring position. And that'll send to the place the, let's see, it would be Brenham. Bryce Brenham, the catcher.
His cousin. Oh, okay. We always make fun of it, but their cousins, like, he got all the good.
There's a pretty curved ball across the inside part of the plate for strike one. There's a swing and a miss at a fastball right on the outside part of the plate. So Zephyr ahead in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Trying to get his Gators back into the dugout with just a tie. There's a foul ball straight back over our head, out of play.
2,000 people, 30,000 people. Get your ride. Got your trying to get your tops right now. Trying to get your tops.
Still have a stiff breeze blowing kind of from right to left right now. There she is. Zephyr records his 8th strikeout of the ball game right there. Still needs one more out with a runner in scoring position. Like I said earlier, too late in the ball game to be giving up runs. And it looks like we're going to have maybe a pinch hitter. Or is that?
That looks like the same kid. That
that's
Nicklin.
the DH.
Yeah, Nicklin.
Yeah, Walker.
Or Wicklin.
Wicklin.
I mean, you all you have to do is guess the 13.
Swings at the ball in the dirt, strike one.
Right. Twice, 3 times, 4 times? Yeah. But there's our friends there.
No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, a runner on at second base. The go-ahead run at second base.
Right. He does.
And there's a shot into the gap, and that's going to score the go-ahead run. So Wicklin, the designated hitter, sends one into the gap in left center field, and that will push across the 3rd run here in the top of the 6th inning. With an 0-2 count. Zephyr caught a little bit too much at the plate with that ball. Wicklin sent it sharply out into left center field. There's the call strike on the inside part of the plate. I don't think we've had an attempt to steal the whole ball game, have we?
The only one was the one that that Blake dropped the ball and that dude took off and threw him out at second. But for us, no. We threw that guy out at second. That was in the
It was early in the ball game, I believe.
second inning.
That ball is in the dirt. Throw goes down to first base. Yeah, will record the third out to end the top of the sixth inning, but Captain Shreve Gators pushed across a go-ahead run, and they'll go to the bottom of the sixth inning, leading by a score of 3-2. The Gator first baseman steps to the plate to start the bottom of the.
Jake, she does that. Like, she does like.
Alex Abear, folks.
Oh,
I had it
okay.
muted. I'm sorry. We good now.
Mike wasn't on at the time.
Yeah.
Okay, Alex Abear, the Gator
schooling you up.
first baseman, steps to the plate to start the bottom of the sixth inning. Gators down 3-2 here late in the ball game. Out hit 7-3 this afternoon so far. Each team with one error. There's a hard shot right at the left fielder. And one pitch, one out here. The bottom of the sixth inning.
Now batting, number 20.
Man, dude took one step to the left.
Number 9.
Right fielder Braden Curriger steps to the plate.
They say it wasn't Jake outside.
As a curved ball catches the outside part of the plate, a pretty pitch.
Yeah, I wouldn't have do it. That's like the major, that's the major topic about it. Like, that's all they can talk about.
Pitch is way outside, one ball, one strike.
Brad showed me the way he keeps score. With his Brad Gidry, with his PO one. So would that be PO like put out at one at first? I said, bro,
Usually means pop out.
or pop out or whatever. I mean, he just, whatever he used, I'm like, I'm glad you know what you write.
Yeah.
Usually it's like, we have a field day like all day, but now it's COVID. We only have to do
One ball, two strikes here. We're real late in the ball game here. The Gators still haven't figured out this pitcher on the mound.
like a kickball game.
Canna has their number, and there's a strikeout. And first two battlers are down here in the bottom of the sixth
Now
inning.
batting, number 10, Cole Poirier.
Cole Poirier, the Gator center fielder, stepped to the plate with two outs and nobody on. Gator bats just not working here this afternoon. Only 3 hits, 2 of them to start the ball game. First two batters. And they bunt single since then. Cole swings and misses at a fastball on the inside part of the plate.
You see the on the top right there, negotiate the top third guy. Old man.
Can't have my debut start as a loss.
White beard.
That pitch is out of play. So Poirier falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
We about to send you home.
Hey, I really need the money bad.
I heard, yeah, we was thinking about giving you a raise next year, you know.
Yeah, well,
Pay you twice as much as you're making now. Come on,
Poirier
get through.
reaches out and he one hop ball to the shortstop, and he's thrown out at first base. And people, we're going to the 7th inning. The good guys are down 3-2 at this point. It's down to their last 3 outs.
But snap. But
And we're going to start the top of the 7th inning. It's do or die this inning for the Santa Monica Gators. But first we have the top of the 7th. Bryce Lopez, the 9-hole hitter, left fielder, steps to the plate. So we got 9-1-2 batting for Captain Shreve. And there's a long fly ball up against the fence, first pitch swinging, and that's his second one today. That's 2 times he's first pitch swinging, and 2 times put it off of the fence for a double. And there they are with the leadoff double here in the top of the 7th inning. Santa Monica can ill afford to give up that run. Not able to figure out the pitcher, Akana, for Shreveport here this afternoon, or Captain Shreve.
yeah. Like curly hair?
Oh, next to the girl?
Yeah. That's a
So Zephyr has some more work to do here. Try to hold his team
Oh, great.
yeah, great.
with just a 1-run deficit.
Come on, Slade.
Brock and Gabe and Slater all.
I don't know what that was, but that was supposed to be a pickoff at second base.
Who is the first up?
Yeah.
Fortunately, it didn't hurt anything, but
It
the
wasn't one except.
throw was supposed to go back to second base.
Blade, Josh, Alex, it's probably Kerger, Aaron Day, Poirier. I play with Poirier.
So Zephyr falls behind, 2 balls and no strikes.
Leave, because that's freaking me, child. Aaron, 'cause I worked out with him. Alex, he showed up like, he showed up.
That pitch is outside, 3 balls and no strikes.
No,
There's nobody warming up in the bullpen, so it's Zephyr's ball game.
workout place.
Tree, I like to pick on Brad, man. He picks on me.
No,
get to pick on Brad.
Yeah, you're right. All in fun and a 4-pitch walk after the leadoff double. And Coach Bravado will walk out to the mound.
Looks like we're gonna have a pitching change. It's gonna be
Oh, he's already warmed up
Dallas-
because there was
Dallas-
no one in the bullpen.
Dallas Moran coming in to warm up for the Gators. Well, to pitch for the Gators. And we going.
They love to leave that on.
I mean, I knew I
Dallas Moran, a sophomore, comes in to replace Zephyr here in
Pitcher
the
number 16,
top of
Caden
the seventh inning.
plus he put me at the like my coach. I played sophomore.
He comes on with runners at first and second and nobody out.
He made me a DA.
Behind one run in the ball game.
I mean, I've done it once in a while.
Showing bunt.
And the batter showing bunt and he fouls it straight back against the screen. And that's the correct thing to do. Try to bunt those two runners over in scoring position. Especially with nobody out.
Mom was like so fast.
I had a quick workout right before I got here.
I went after school. See, I've been trying for. I went for like 5 a.m. for like 2 weeks,
I like working out.
and then I quit.
Here comes the 0-1 pitch here and
go.
attempt to bunt again. And completely missed it that time, so count goes no balls and 2 strikes. Good piece of pitching right there. Keep it high up in the strike zone. Makes it hard to put that ball down on the ground when you're trying to bunt.
He can pop it
Yeah, I
up.
do that. I mean, I'm gonna be up at 6:30 in the morning. I'll go work out.
There's a foul ball
Today,
against
I
the
was like,
screen.
you know, like last night, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna work out. I'll wake up at 6:30. 6:30 went off.
One back. Dallas Moran. Dallas Moran.
And then of course I had a run around. My leg is not.
This is Caden.
I don't know who's this batting on.
Doing batting at Kate at Common.
Or the pitcher.
Yeah.
Caden Nakana is the pitcher at the plate right now for Captain Shreve. Still nobody out. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a foul out of play. Back onto the practice football field over to our left.
Like, hit by a rock on the yeah, trailer right on the right bottom corner. And I looked at the I think it's right in the middle. I was like, you better just keep coming into my freaking eyesight so I can just be crazy. My intro to move with my eyesight.
So number 24 seed, Captain Shreve, coming in here to Santa Monica today. Facing the number 9 seed, looking for a big upset right here. Here in the first round of the playoffs. Counts 2 balls and 2 strikes.
makes me jump. Like, it hit me like,
Wow, it's like,
it hit me at night. Out of nowhere. I looked the next morning and I was like,
it didn't spread at first.
There's a fly ball out to left
mine didn't
field.
crack on the star.
Yeah.
Aaron Day drifts over towards the foul line and makes the catch. Runners don't advance, so it's 1 out now.
I was gonna sleep, but I thought I was gonna keep riding, like base two left.
I mean, I don't think that's basically right now.
That'll send to the plate first baseman Blake Fant.
I need new speakers. So my friend's like, oh, you get some new speakers. I can get my neighbor to get you some new ones. I'm like, well, tell him to get some new ones. But no, because I got a new, so I got my truck. Like 6 months, you know, Pop, he was being a dumbass. And he was like swerving.
There's a little momentary lull there for some reason.
He had a tie shoot.
Oh, the umpire?
No, the pitcher.
Oh, the pitcher.
So I
Okay.
was saying something like that.
It's push off foot. Probably a little when it's a little loose. You know, sometimes it probably didn't feel right when you're pushing off.
Oh, look at this. Wow. Talk about a bad break for the Gators. Alex Hebert at first base. The batter, Fant, hit a high one hopper to first base.
Now batting third baseman number 9.
Hebert came across, was going to make the play to third base, and the ball fell out of his glove. And that'll go down as an error again.
We always try to convince them.
Can ill afford any runs right now. The Gators down to their last 3 outs of the ball game. And now Captain Shreve has the bases loaded with 1 out. Will Fielder, the third baseman at the plate.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
That pitch was fouled down to strike 1. So a bit of a bad break right there. He had the ball in his glove, but when he tried to switch it, the ball came out of his glove, rolled away from him, and everybody was safe. There's a curveball strike. Swinging strike.
Let's see if we can work out of it right here.
So Moran ahead in the count, no balls and 2 strikes.
Huge
You
pitch.
have to have an out right here without a run scored. That pitch is just inside and low. That pitch is low in the dirt.
Not a bad off pitch.
Runs the count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, the bases loaded here in the top of the 7th inning. Santa Maria already down 1 run, and he'll afford to give up any more here. That pitch is down low, runs the count full. Trying to throw a little bit too hard. Dallas Moran came on here in the top of the 7th inning for Zephyr. There's a curveball just on the outside part of the plate. What a huge strikeout that is. Still need 1 more out though. That'll send to the plate the shortstop, Corbin Harrell.
1 for 2 on the day with that big double to left field. And a walk.
So the Gators looking for 1 more out to try to get back into the dugout and see if they can punch across a couple of runs. Only 3 hits in the ball game. pitch is low and outside. Good stop by LaBeouf.
There we go.
One come back right to the pitcher.
There we
Dallas
go.
Moran runs
That's
over,
good.
flips it to first base, and they get out of that bases loaded jam. But the Santa Monica Gators down to their last 3 outs of the ball game, behind 1 run. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 7th, 3-2. Bad guys.
Now at the plate, number 31, Cameron Blanche.
Leading off the bottom of the 7th inning, shortstop Cameron Planche. I still like Planche.
It probably was Planche.
It's kind of like a Porsche as opposed to a Porsche.
It probably is Planche to some people.
So it's do or die for the Santa Monica Gators right now. Like I said, the winner goes on to play the winner of Lafayette and Houghton.
Come on, Cam. There you go. There you go. Get ahead. Get ahead.
2 balls and no strikes. And very quickly,
Oh,
the
he
head coach
coming out.
comes sprinting out to the mound.
Hey, that was like a 4-4-40.
Yeah. And now we're back to play. Out of center of the plate, Blake LaBeouf, the catcher. No,
Cameron
take that
Planche.
back. Planche, still the batter, shortstop. Thought we had a break in the action, we had another batter.
Yeah, 2-1. Yeah, 2-1.
That's what I get for thinking.
There we go.
That pitch is a little bit high, 3-1.
Let's go, Planche.
Kind of trying to will his team onto the second round here. There's the call strike, runs the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
School
Young
base hit
man
ball
has
4.
pitched one heck of a ball game here this afternoon.
I mean, right now I need a haircut. That's
Pulling the Gators at bay with only 3 hits, one a bunt single. There's a foul.
why when was run like long?
He got fast hands.
Yeah, I need like right.
Fast hands.
Right, yes, agreed. Okay. No, that's it.
Blanchet trying to get on base any way he can.
At least not by yourself.
Oh yeah, yeah. My mom.
There's a pop up that first baseman calling for it. Down the line, and he'll make the catch. That records the first out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Gators down in their last 2 outs. Blake LeBuff, the catcher, comes to the plate.
Oh, that's a good song.
I don't know what's going to happen, but I just want to throw it out there first. I want to thank you, Mr. Leroy, for your calls on the softball and tonight with baseball, the softball all season. We much appreciate it. I want to thank everybody that has donated so far this season, from football all the way. I mean, I think we're the last sport that's going on at Santa Monica High right now. I'm pretty sure. I know the bowling lost out. I'm not sure about tennis, but I don't know if everybody won their matches or not. But I do want to thank everybody that has donated so far this season, y'all. Much appreciated. The athletic department really does appreciate that.
It is great to live in this community. You know, we're not a city; we're just a community.
Yep.
I don't work Friday night, Saturday.
Consists of little small communities. I know we're called Galvez and Santa Monica and Sorrento.
Duck Roost, AC,
you know,
Brignac, Lake.
yeah, there you go.
There we go.
There's ball 4. So Blake LeBuff trots on down to first base. We'll see if we're going to have a pinch runner for the catcher.
And those of you that have
Doesn't
not,
look like Aaron Day steps to the plate.
those of you that have not donated yet, folks, right there at the top of the page, we have our Venmo at Duck Roost Sports, PayPal at Duck Roost Sports, Cash App, $sign Duck Roost Sports. All money collected goes to Santa Monica High School Athletic Department, supporting all 28 sports at Santa Monica High. There we go. I got it in again.
Well, you can get one of those speed speakers. I can't even say speed speaker.
Once I said it so many times this year.
Oh, yeah. First pitch of the ball. So the Gators with a little bit of life here. 1 out with a runner on first base.
Come on, Dave.
I mean, if they want to
Get a piece of one. Good
That
eye.
pitch is inside. 2 balls and no strike. Pitcher's looking a little frustrated out there on the mound. This is not a time to lose your cool if you're on that mound.
I mean, it was over the white stripe.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
there's
you
no
can't-
way that was a strike.
Yeah, you
no.
can't. I don't know if he thought it was
No,
a
I
strike.
think
or
I
not.
think he's just
frustrated
disappointed
with himself.
in himself.
Yeah.
That ball is way up high. 3 balls and no strikes.
He keeps looking back over there to the dugout, though. I think he's done. Like he's waiting for that coach to.
Yeah, he's about to run out of gas. it
Yeah,
looks
I mean,
like.
shit, he threw a lot of pitches.
He's pitched a heck of a ball game. Ball high, 4-pitch walk. So the Gators have a little something going. Runners at first and second. The runner in tying run in scoring position. With 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th inning, and we're going to have a pitching change.
It's just like the best part.
Maybe not. Here we go. You live.
Number 25, Lee Holiday.
Back to the top of the lineup for the Lady Gators.
Lady Gators.
There we go. I knew I had to
You
do
almost
one
made the
today.
whole. You almost made the whole game.
God dog it. Yeah. Lee Amant, the leadoff batter for the Gators. Looking to get a big hit right here, try to get these runners around. That pitch is up high, ball 1. And all of a sudden the crowd comes alive. Been pretty quiet the whole ball game. There's a high fly ball way out to the outfield. Unfortunately,
Tag up. Puts a runner in scoring.
the tying run will tag up at second base and go to third, but that ball was well hit on the warning track in right center field. And the Gators down to their last out with the tying run at third base. And pitcher Slade Zephyr
Come on, pass ball.
comes to the bat.
We need a pass ball right here, Mr. Leroy.
What an exciting finish this one is. The runner at first was unable to move up to second base, which is unfortunate because a ground ball would make them have to throw to first. There's a ball, gets away from the catcher. Here comes the run. And the game is tied. A wild pitch. And the Gators rally.
You heard it right here first. Call that. Let's go.
Yeah, you did. Chuck right before the sheet. Chuck Sheets right before the pitch. Said we need a wild pitch right here. And there it is. All of a sudden, we've got a new ball game.
They're going to put him on intentionally.
And Zephyr is put on intentionally so they could have a force at any base. Now to center the plate, Josh Denton, the second baseman. So the winning run is in scoring position at second base, but it'll take one in the gap to score him. But a 7th inning rally for the Gators, and it looks like we still have a chance to pull it out, but at least going to extra innings.
Come on, find a gap. Find a gap.
That pitch is a curveball way outside.
Come on, Josh. Punch it right over that second baseman's head in that gap. Or over the
Crowd
short
electrified here in the bottom of this inning. A couple of walks have helped the Gators. That's a good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. The tying run pushed across with 2 outs here on a wild pitch in the bottom of the 7th inning. There's a ground ball to shortstop. He picks it up. Oh, we're gonna have an argument here. Coach Bravado out of the dugout quick. What happened? There was a high hopper to the shortstop. Flipped the ball over to the second baseman. Coming across, the second baseman had to jump up for it. But the umpire ruled his foot was on the bag. And people, we're going to get some free baseball here. We're going to the 8th inning, tied at 3.
right, live for you.
Yeah, this is going to be
This is Bryce Brennan. Right here, maybe 6-0.
yeah, the catcher. I knew he was the catcher I was looking for. Bryce Brennan will start the top of the 8th inning. Extra inning, folks, in that first pitch of the curveball. So Dallas Moran in a position to pick up the win for the Gators. Zephyr is off of the hook with the tie score. So it's Moran's to win or lose right here. That pitch is just inside. A lot of excitement now around the park. It was pretty dull there for a while.
Yeah. Woke us all up.
Still not hitting the ball. We scored a run on 2 walks and a wild pitch. There's a swinging foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So if Moran can get the Gators back into the dugout in the bottom of the 8th inning, it would only take 1 run to win the ball game then. Right now, you've got to hold the other Gators at bay.
There we go.
There's a swing and a miss, hit the umpire. Poor umpires get hit, they don't get a whole lot of sympathy.
I know. I tell you what, the one I remember the most was Mr. We call him Mr. Zonk Worsham.
Yeah.
He put his head down and hit him round square to the top of the head one time at the little ballpark at Cannon Road. Man. Oh.
And there's an inside curveball, hits the batter with a 1 ball, 2 strike count. There the go-ahead run will trot down the first base with nobody out. And we're going to have a
Now
pinch
batting
runner.
designated hitter number 18, Walker Wickler.
This guy's dangerous.
Walker Wickland,
He's
the
3 for 3.
designated hitter, comes to the plate.
He's
And
3
I
for
think you just heard he's 3 for 3 here this afternoon.
3 singles. Big hits to outfield.
Captain Shreve had 8 hits, our Gators only 3. And one of those a bunt single. There's a curveball strike on the outside part of the plate. Squares around the bunt and misses the bunt. Count goes to no balls and 2 strikes. Got timeout over at first base. Take the batting gloves off, it looks like, or another piece of jewelry. Hard to tell. The lights are on here at the park right now. There's a swinging out. I'll throw it. Yeah, you got him at second. Oh. It was a swinging strike 3. The batter is out. The runner ran on his own.
Now batting right fielder number 19, Jackson Leach.
LaBeouf hesitated, didn't realize the runner was running, and threw the ball to second base and bounced way in front. So the umpires are going to get together.
What's the problem?
But the batter is out. He can't go to first. It's already occupied.
Yeah, it was occupied. No,
And no, he was not stealing. He went on the.
don't matter if he was stealing. I mean, he wasn't already there. Base was occupied. Oh, something's wrong. Wait. Wait, what? Because he's pitching with jury on.
I don't know.
Yeah, jury on or something.
Why don't the coach tell these kids, take your damn jewelry off? Is this thing still on?
So we got a pitching change because Dallas had I think they had some sort of bracelet or something
Bracelet on, and that was a second warning.
They said it was a second warning, so we had to leave the game. So we're going back mute. Reed Brignac, pitcher down the mound for the Gators.
We're back live. Quite a little confrontation going on there. The batter swung at the pitch, was in the dirt. The catcher picked it up through the first base to get the runner. The runner at first base took off for second on his own, was able to make it down to second, and then all of a sudden there was a confrontation between the
Pitcher.
between the pitcher and the umpires, and Dallas Moran came out with a bracelet on his wrist, which was the second warning of the ball game. Evidently, it's a high school rule, and it's been a rule since
Forever.
as long as I've been doing baseball and softball. You cannot wear jewelry during the ball game. Why do you come onto the field with it even? So a mental error, and there's a hard hit ball into the gap that'll go to the fence, and the go-ahead run will come around the score. I don't know who the new pitcher is. Reed Brignac. And this first pitch is sent over the left fielder's head all the way to the fence, and the Captain Shreve takes a 4-3 lead. So Moran, who was kind of, I won't say cruising along, but had it pretty much in control, is, I guess, you ejected from the game.
Yeah.
Because of the bracelet he was wearing, and that's the situation we're in. You live and learn. There's a call strike. So once again, if the Santa Monica Gators are to win the game, they'll have to come from behind to try to do it. Pitch is up high. So the situation is 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on at second base, and 1 run in, a big run here in the top of the 8th inning. And Captain Shreve picks up their 9th hit of the ball game. There's a foul back, foul right out of play.
Could you imagine if the car was like driving and then it's like hit a
Can't keep depending on walks to score runs. We gotta try to hit the ball some kind of way.
Yep.
Right now, you got to get out of this situation.
Yeah.
And that looked like he's not even going to ask for help. Yeah, he just did. There you go. Good strike. Home plate umpire shook his head no, like he wasn't going to even ask for help.
Right.
He did finally ask for help, the first base umpire, and he did ring him up. That requires the second out here in the top of the 8th inning. Who was that back?
Oh, we're back
It's
at the
got
top.
to be Blight. No.
Yeah, we're back at the top. That was Lopez. Hunter Willis now.
Hunter Willis.
Yep.
The center fielder steps in with 2 outs and man on second base. There's a ground ball to second.
Get up. That's all right. Knock it down. Good, good, good. Live for another play. Live for another
Josh
play.
Denton range way to his left to keep that ball from going into right field, which would have scored another run. So he was able to knock it down and keep the runner at third base. That'll send to the plate Camden Akana. Now I don't know if he's batting for himself. Still in the lineup.
He may went take the outfielder's place, maybe.
Yeah, that's a good possibility. What's his number?
16. Looks like 16. It's either 15 or 16.
Well, either one is
16.
16. That's Cade Thomas.
Oh, Caden Thomas. All right.
Yeah, I do have their roster. There's a swing and a miss. Panama Gators really need an out right now. Need to get back into that dugout with just 1 run down.
Really hard to see those numbers.
There's a ground ball in the right field, and there comes another run. Almost in the same spot. Denton unable to knock that one down, and all of a sudden,
First baseman.
the Captain Shreve fans are whooping and hollering over to our right, and I don't blame them one bit. They've traveled a long ways to come here. And right on the verge of upsetting in the first round here, the Santa Monica Gators.
Pop it up, yep.
As they pop up on the infield, the pitcher calling for it, makes the catch. Gators have a hill to climb right now, down 5-3. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. Throw goes down to second base, and we're going to the bottom of the 8th inning. Santa Monica Gators needing 2 runs to extend this game into more extra innings. And to do that will be the 4, 5, and 6 hitters. Lead off first baseman Alex Hebert. That pitch is outside. You know, reading some of the comments, talking about some people saying a dumb rule, but no matter how dumb the rule is,
Still a rule.
the kids know when they come to the ballpark, you cannot have jewelry on. take it off.
Yep.
But they all think they can get away with it. And it's costing Gators dearly here today.
I mean, I know that rule was whenever I even played back in the late 80s, you know.
Counted as 1 ball and 2 strikes.
And usually any pitcher can't have no nothing on and nowhere.
That pitch is way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, I mean, it just...
can't have sleeves, the white sleeve. And
and these kids look at the major leaguers on TV and they got all of this jewelry on their thing. And they think, oh, that's cool, I want to wear it too. But it is a high school rule, no matter how dumb it is. That curve is outside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The Gators held to only 3 hits so far this afternoon. And here we have a leadoff walk to start the bottom of the 8th inning.
Time run at the plate.
But it's going to take 2 runs this inning to extend it to extra innings.
He got power.
But a heck of a start.
We can use one of his left center field shots right now.
Braden Carriger, the right fielder, stepped to the plate. Right now you need to be patient. You need base runners.
He launched one against, I think it was East Ascension over that left center wall. Hit it a ton. We can use another one right now.
Man, I knew the song, but I don't know the song.
Good
That pitch is a little high and outside. I don't know if I can get the number of the pitcher, we'll find out who he is. He came in from right field, so that's Blake. Jackson Blake pitching.
Looks like number 19. 19, number 19.
Walker Woodland? No, no, that's not him. That's too small for me.
It looks like a 19 on his jersey though.
That pitch is high, 2 balls and no strike. So the Gators still with some life here this afternoon.
Yes, 19. It's 19.
It is 19?
Yeah. I guess they got 2 19s or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, because this guy's first base outfield.
Yeah, he was a tall kid lefty.
And the pitcher struggling with the strike zone, walked the leadoff batter, 3-0 on the second batter. So the Gators, they will have to eventually hit the ball if they're going to win this ball game. You can't depend on walks the whole ball game. Still only 3 hits, 2 of them were in the first inning. One was a bunt single. There's ball 4. The Gators have the tying run on base with nobody out.
Now batting number 10, Cole Poirier.
Still trying to get a number on that pitcher.
It says 19.
Well, Blake came in from right field.
Right field, I mean the first base.
14, 13.
Wickland must be number 18.
Number 19.
Well, the first baseman, look at him. He's wearing 18. I don't know. If it's your kid, y'all claim him. If y'all know him. If he's your kid, claim him.
Yeah, we're having trouble here. We can't really make out the numbers. With the white stripe across the back of the uniform, it takes up half of the white number that's on the back.
It looks like number 9 coming in. We're gonna
new pitcher on the mound, senior Will Fielder, number 9 for the Gators from up north. And the batter for the Gators from down south, the center fielder Cole Poirier. Runners at first and second, both via the walk, but nobody out. There they pitch on the outside part of the plate, a little bit outside, but he called it that time. I got no problem with a couple inches off of the plate, because when they get in the other batter's box.
Yeah, they call that a lot this
Yeah.
year. You're right, Jay. It's time to pull the rakes out right now. Somebody needs to rake. Cole had a big home run against East Ascension over their left field wall the other day. Let's see if he can give us another one.
Well, the wind is blowing out. If you can pull it to the left, that pitch almost hit him inside.
And it was a moonshot because their left field was 310, and it went well beyond that over the scoreboard. So he got the power. Let's just see if he can connect.
That pitch is outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Every pitch, boy, oohs and ahs right now. Every pitch very important towards the outcome of this ball game. Cole Poirier at the plate, 2-1. Swing and a miss. That pitch right on the outside part of the plate. Runs the count even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Will Fielder, the pitcher, a senior. That pitch is outside, runs it full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Come on, Cole.
1 more ball and this game could get very interesting.
Base hit ball 4. Let's go. Gonna punch one down that right field line, that corner over there.
And Cole Poirier swings through a fastball right down the middle of the plate.
Now the plate, number
Fielder
31.
wins that battle. That'll record the first out. The Gators down to their last 2 outs. That'll send Cameron Planchet, shortstop, to the plate. Cameron squared around like he was going to bunt. No, he didn't. I don't think you want to give up an out right now with a bunt.
No.
You got to depend on a wild pitch or a base hit.
And he's little, but he got some power in him. You know, watched him all year.
We just need one in the gap right now.
That's what I'm saying. He got power to put it out there in that gap.
There they call strike 1.
It's been a take, son.
Took it right down the middle. 2 balls and 1 strike. Once again, the Gators down to their last couple outs here in the ball game. This time they're down 2 runs instead of 1. That pitch is way outside. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Come on, Cam. Make sure it's there. Don't help him.
We're almost at the point where you need to make him throw 2 strikes in a row to get you.
Yeah. There's the ball.
Inside, ball 4. And the bases are loaded. All on walks Gators still with just 3 hits in the ball game. What's amazing is they're still in the position to win the ball game.
That's right.
Got us under the plate. Blake LeBuff, the catcher.
Come on, Blake.
That pitch almost went back to the backstop. Good stop by the catcher.
Don't forget, folks, top of the page, Venmo, PayPal at Duck Creek Sports, Cash Apps, $ Duck Creek Sports. All money collected goes to Santa Monica High School Athletic Department, supporting all 28 sports here at Santa Monica High School. If you donated, thank you. I cannot see. I'm using my phone for that first base look y'all getting. So I can't see who donated and who didn't.
And
Oh, man! Gotta get a secondary.
that could be costly right there.
Gotta get the secondary.
That ball hit off of the catcher's knee pad, bounced way to the right. Plenty far enough for the runner to score from third base. Unfortunately, he stopped, turned, and went back to third base, so the bases are still loaded. And the coach will walk out to the mound again. All right, folks, a very exciting time in the game again. I thought we had an exciting bottom of the seventh. This one's getting to be the same way. Bases are loaded with 1 out, a 2-0 count on the batter, Blake LeBuff.
If you donate, folks, I'll blast y'all tonight in a post for all the ones that's
They
donated.
call strike right down the middle.
Just like I did last time.
I truly believe if the Gators could actually put 1 hit or 2 hits together, they could win this ball game.
One good hit right here, tie. Oh,
There's
sack,
a
sack
deep
fly,
fly
sack
ball.
fly.
The center fielder is going to circle around.
Come on, come on.
The runner will score from third. Now,
Sack fly.
let's put into perspective what happened just a while ago.
Right.
If that runner at third base
That would be the tie.
had come home on that pass ball,
That was the tie and run. That would have been tie and run.
the runner from second would have been on third. That would have tied the score on that one.
Yep.
Now you need a base hit or an error to get the tying run home because your runners are on first and second. That's how costly when that runner went back to third base instead. Of course, the coach was right there. He may have told him to come back. I don't know. But that's those little parts of baseball that win and lose ball games.
Aaron Day.
5-4, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Aaron Day.
Come on, Aaron.
Gators down to their last out.
Last strike.
And last strike. No balls and 2 strikes.
Come on, Aaron. Stay alive, kid.
Pitch way out in the other thing. The catcher, I don't know who he thought he was fooling on that one. He was in the other batter's box. One big hit away, one big strike away. The outcome of the ball game. That ball's outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Aaron Day at the plate.
Come on, kid.
Lee Amadei in the on deck circle, wishing or hoping he gets a chance to at least tie this ball game.
Thank you, Miss Charlotte, for your donation.
And the batter hits the batter. So now the bases are loaded again.
Now batting number 25, Lee Amadei.
Come on, Lee, be the man. Be the man, man. Let's go.
So 4 bases on balls here in the bottom of the 8th inning. And the tying run is on at third base with the leadoff batter, Lee Amadei, at the plate.
Will it work twice? We need a pass ball.
I see Jody walking around now and there. You think Dad's a little bit...
He don't have no nails left on his fingers. He's about to take his shoes off and start chewing on his toenails.
Lee Amadei in a do-or-die situation right here. Has to try to get that runner home from third base. Had a call strike on the outside part of the plate. He didn't want to swing at that anyway. That was a pretty pitch down at the knees.
Yeah.
Looking for something he can drive back up the middle.
Come on, Lee. Come on, Lee.
There's a foul against the screen, so Lee behind in the count. No balls and 2 strikes.
Come on, kid. Come on, kid.
Gators down to their last strike.
Come on, kid. Good look,
That
good look.
pitch is outside. And try to get Amadei to fish at one out off the plate. Has to be careful and protect the plate.
Come on, Lee.
I love these type of ball games right here.
Woo. Make you nervous.
There's a hard hit ball to second base, picks it up, throws to first,
That's it.
and the Gators are upset here in the first round of the 5A state playoffs. And the other Gators are in the infield jumping around all excited, and you can't blame them one bit. They out-hit the Gators 11-3.
Yeah.
I mean, they came in here and did what they had to do. It's unbelievable that the Santa Mo only had 3 hits the whole ball game.
Yeah.
We kept saying it as it went along, thinking eventually they would get a hit or 2. They got Captain Shreve played with them, walked the bases loaded. I mean, you can't ask for anything more than that. You just need to get a hit, and if you can't hit, you're not going to win too many ball games. So unfortunately, the Gators go down 5-4 here in the first round of the state playoff baseball season. And that will end their season by a score of 5-4.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in this year and everybody that made the donations. We'll be back next year.
Yeah.
I think this was the final. This might have been the final live match right here for Duck Crew Sports this year. So everybody from football season all the way through volleyball and through basketball and baseball, softball, soccer. I want to thank everybody that has donated this year. The athletic department, really does appreciate everything that y'all, like you said earlier, this community does,
Yeah.
We took a big hit being COVID year. Couldn't sell those season tickets for football to cash cow. But people came through, and our athletic department is surviving.
Oh yeah,
So-
yeah. It's just
But
you know, it's unfortunate that the Gators were the favorite team, come in as the number 9
seed.
number
Yep.
9 seed, and get beat out by the 24 seed. But
On any given day.
as we said it, yeah, on any given day, any team can be beat. But when you only get 3
3
hits
hits, right.
in 8 innings, it just you're not going to win a whole lot of ball
2
games
errors.
doing that, you know. But hey, kudos to the Gators. They had a great season. You know, you always like to go at least 2 or 3 rounds, you know, before
Right.
losing out. But hey, one team wins, one team loses, and unfortunately, the Santa Monica Gators were the losers this afternoon. 5-4. What else can we say? It was a great season, and we'll get them next year. All right,
Mr. Leroy, thank you. Thanks for everything you do. And that's going to be it, folks. Final score, 5-4. Gators go down.